6th. Kenseth, Newman, Harvick, and Kahne, the top 10.
The 48, Jimmie Johnson works the high side, but he makes up no ground.
He can't catch him, Larry. He just can't. The two car is too good. I didn't believe it, but he is.
Casey Mears has hit the wall. Bring his Toyota pit side.
Jimmie Johnson has dominated his whole night. And the banged up, beat up, vortex-looking two-car is driving away from him.
Yeah, he just beat Jimmie Johnson that lap there by 2/10. There'll be 3 to go next time.
Kurt Busch letting the rough side drag. May be on his way to his first Sprint All-Star race win. 3rd place behind Busch and Johnson. 3rd place changes hands. Joey Logano moves up past his teammate Denny Hamlin.
I am so shocked. I didn't think anybody had anything but that 48 car.
But every time he has led the All-Star race before that last segment, he doesn't win it.
Mark that down, will you? Remind me of that next year.
And I mean, right now, they'll be coming to 2 to go. That 2-car, Kurt Busch, is just driving away. I'm going to tell you what, Logano and that 20 car is coming up on that 48 of Johnson.
And that would be for second. And what do we say about second?
But I'm sure Logano would take second.
we won't remember who runs second next year.
Car in the wall, 2 of them hard, turn 1. And it's Kasey Kahne and Kyle Busch.
Who I believe the 18 got into that wall. When he got in the wall over there, he had an 11 car. It must have cut a tire down.
With heavy damage.
This changes everything. Everything. This is going to be a very unhappy young man right here, by the way. Not because of this, but because of his teammates.
Just turn back the truck.
You know that old saw about don't bring back anything but the steering wheel? That might be all that's left.
Thing is
Sorry.
beat up like a pretzel.
And he makes it to pit road without further incident. Hardly anything holding that right front up.
Keep your composure here. We got a championship to win.
That's good advice from Dave Rogers.
Yep. Kyle Busch is out of the Sprint All-Star race. Kasey Kahne trying to nurse his battered car to the garage.
Man, it's a $1 million demolition derby, Larry.
Here's what happened.
I think that right front tire just finally went down.
It finally blew, and the 9 car was just in the wrong place. Ooh.
It was the right side window.
Yeah.
And the back wheels of Casey's car came off the ground.
Well, that 18, that thing blows the tire right there. She clips the back of Kasey Kahne. Parts flying everywhere.
That's one of the fastest parts of this racetrack.
You never realize how fast you're going right there.
2 laps to go. 2 to go. All right, bud.
Kyle Busch heads into the hauler. Steve Burns.
And Mike, listening to Kyle Busch on the radio, what he's mad about, you heard Dave Rogers say, keep your composure. He's angry at Denny Hamlin. He said Denny Hamlin cut him off.
He did.
Yeah, that was the first contact with the wall that Kyle Busch had was from Denny Hamlin.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't going to be happy with his teammate, so that's what created this whole mess.
There's Kyle Busch climbing out.
That's
and
actually
walking.
the 11 hauler he's walking up into.
Kyle.
Now here's the first incident. This is under green.
Yeah, he's got to run right here, and he's up there. That's not as bad as I thought when I first saw that. I think maybe what happened there was he lost some air off the nose of his car, and the car pushed up.
But that right there is what gave Kurt Busch such a huge run when everybody kind of checked up with that going on.
See what happens right here. Yeah, I can't see. I don't see any. I don't see that the 11. I thought the 11 had put him into the wall. I'm not so sure about that one. This is just agony right here. This is a little more misery for your evening.
And Kasey Kahne, another driver like Jeff Gordon, who keeps finding himself at the wrong place at the wrong time.
I think if Kyle is upset, he had a run on the 11 car. I think the 11 may have just taken the air off the front of his car, and the car looked like he got in the wall before any contact was made.
We asked to speak to Kyle Busch. He's declined interviews.
So the top 7 cars stayed out, going all the way back to Bobby Labonte in the 71 car.
Let's hear some Kyle Busch audio.
Somebody better keep me away from Denny Hamlin after this race. I had this race won. It was won. I know, bud. We're saying the same thing, bud.
Let's have one more look at this.
Got to run. There's no question that he's got the big run on the outside right here. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. There could have been some contact on that right side, right front to or right rear to left front that we don't see, but it almost looks like the car just got arrow tight and pushed up. When you look at it from here,
I mean, he had a run, but I can't say that Denny Hamlin put him in the wall.
I don't see it that much either. I know he's upset, and he had a great run, and he would have made the pass if Denny Hamlin had to give him a little more room, but he's...
Now here's Kyle's onboard camera, his roof cam.
Yeah, you can see right there, no contact.
Not whatsoever.
Darrell, one of the great things about multi-car teams, you can transfer technology, you can work together, you can share information, you can help each other on the racetrack. One of the tough things about multi-car teams is when it's you and your teammate in an incident like that on the racetrack.
I think I said that when they started that 10 laps. Joe Gibbs might want to pray that they don't wreck each other. Because $1 million on the line, and remember I said, there's no points, there's no chase, there's no friends, and there's no teammates.
So we have 97 laps complete. 3 laps to go. So we're not in the green-white checker yet. Kurt Busch has been able to distance himself from Jimmie Johnson. There are the 2 crew chiefs of the 2 leaders. Joey Logano has been closing in 3rd. Denny Hamlin 4th, Martin Truex 5th.
Come on, Joey.
Matt Kenseth, Bobby Labonte up to 7th for a car that was lapped early in the race. What a comeback for the 71. Ryan Newman, Greg Biffle, Tony Stewart was back about 18th most of the race. Now the defending winner of this event is in the top 10.
I think the last thing I would want to do is give that 48 a second chance, and he's got his second chance.
Get it, absolutely.
Pace cars in. 3 laps to go. $1 million to win. Kurt Busch, Jimmie Johnson, Dodge against Chevy, green flag.
Somebody turn, Jimmy.
Kurt Busch got a great restart, a little bit of push from Denny Hamlin in the 11 car, starts working the high side.
11 on the top. Clear up, clear up, clear up.
And here comes Truex on the bottom from out of the transfer spot in the showdown. Nope, he got left.
Here.
I think they can come where they want to. That too is burning it up right now.
Oh, Logano slipped up, got a little piece of Matt Kenseth.
Oh, got another
Johnson!
Johnson's around.
Yellow flag.
Dodge south.
And I'm telling you, that was so close. The flagman had the white flag in his hand. He just about waved it, but he threw the caution before Kurt Busch got back to the line.